told you that there was an entire people that used to live in southern Appalachia, but they only came out in the dark. If you're familiar with this creepy legend, you might know that I'm talking about the Moon-Eyed People, a Cherokee legend that some people believe might have a little bit of truth to it. Throughout spooky season, I'm going to be covering some of my favorite creepy Appalachian ghost legends and mysteries, so let's get into this one. As the legend goes, the Moon-Eyed People were exceptionally pale-skinned and pale blue-eyed people who lived in the mountains of North Georgia and western North Carolina. They were especially sensitive to light, so they only came out during the dark. Benjamin Smith Barton, who was an American botanist, references the Moon-Eyed People in a book that was published in 1797. He recalls a story told to him by the Cherokee in which they said when they arrived to the country, they found it possessed by a certain Moon-Eyed People who could not see in the daytime. He goes on to write that the Cherokee expelled this people, which is why we no longer see them. It's a great story, right? Or is it more than a story? There's a little bit more to it than that. You might be wondering where these Moon-Eyed People even come from, and that's when we have to bring in Mr. John Sevier. In 1782, Cherokee Chief Oconostata told Tennessee Governor John Sevier about these Moon-Eyed People who were white men that crossed the Atlantic and made their way into the mountains via Mobile, Alabama, of all places. And this was a story that the chief had heard from his ancestors. John Sevier recounted this conversation that he had with Chief Oconostata in a letter that he wrote to Major Amos Stoddard. And the reason that this is significant is because the story that the chief told John Sevier parallels another legend about Welshmen who traveled to the Americas in the 1100s. According to this legend, Welsh Prince Maddox and his brother Rered fled from Wales during a civil war across the Atlantic Ocean and to the Americas. Maddox wanted to establish a settlement here and even went back to Wales to get more people to bring over. And some people believe that the Welsh princes and the people that they brought back with them are the Moon-Eyed People. Today there are supposed remnants from the Moon-Eyed People in North Georgia at Fort Mountain State Park. There's an interpretive sign there that basically summarizes everything that I just told you. The legend of the Moon-Eyed People. It also says that these people were unable to see during certain phases of the moon, and that during one of these phases, the Creek people annihilated the Moon-Eyed People, and that some people believe these pale little friends of ours are the ones who are responsible for the remnants on top of Fort Mountain. So I'm curious to know what you think. Could there be any truth or parallels between this Moon-Eyed People legend and the Welsh Prince legend? It's even debated whether or not the Welsh princes actually came over, but I'm really curious to know what you think. Stay tuned for more creepy Appalachia videos as we go throughout spooky season, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.